lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out, hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
You're pregnant. How far?
1 month, 2, no doctor yet. I can't afford it.
Protect yourself and your baby. The health department can help you out. Test for STDs.
I don't have diseases.
You don't know. You don't always have symptoms. STDs make you and your baby sick.
I don't want my baby sick.
No one cares more about your baby than you.
I'm calling my county health department.
A message from the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
This is Talk 1470. Talk 1470. WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself, give yourself the chance to be heard, and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry, be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guarantee within the first month if you are not completely satisfied. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are.
All right, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. I can't believe you popped that song.
No good.
Man, you're gonna have to watch my game. I can't believe that you put that song on. That song brings back memories when I was growing up in the Bronx, and we used to invade parties. We used to go to.
You're not the only one that
party
talks
crash.
to mamas.
Wow, that is a
You
heavy
got me on
duty
hour
song.
12, I got you on hour 1.
Very heavy.
You guys are both off mic.
No, we are on mic. We are having mic issues.
We are having mic issues again.
Aha.
Turn the speaker down, the speaker button, and then we'll scream into the mic. The hell with it. Can you hear me now, Joe?
Yes, but it sounds like I'm not hearing on your mic.
I know we're having mic issues. You want to go to the handhelds?
We're gonna switch over to
All right,
the
we're gonna
handhelds
switch
for you,
over to
Joe.
the
So we'll
handhelds.
take
Let me get
that
two
going.
handhelds. We're gonna be right back with the handhelds, Joe. But anyway, we want to say welcome to the. Give me two handhelds. Two
Look,
mics.
2 mics, handhelds.
The mics you hold in your hand.
Welcome to.
Are these lit?
Welcome.
A3 and A4.
A3 and A4.
And shut these down.
All right, Joe, how's that better?
Is this better, Joe?
There you go.
There we go.
We are seeming to have a problem with the
All right, we'll have to fix
microphones
those.
on hand.
We'll have to fix them up.
I got to get the mic holders first. But anyway, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco. The show does go on. We do not stop.
Now we got double mics.
We got double. No, we have one
You know,
mic. Well,
just
these
when
are
I
off.
thought I had nothing to say,
You got too much to say.
now I got
perfect,
2
yeah.
mics.
How do you like that, Joe? How do you like this? Joe, isn't this sounding delicious?
It does.
I love when Joe says
Happy
yes.
Friday, Joe. How you doing?
I am good, thank you.
Thank you for playing that song, Fred. You're going to have to let us know what that means to you. But in the meantime, give us a call at 888-565-1470. On our last hour, we tried to split the hours so you can find us. Just hit replay. We had Colombian Coffee House join us. We were having our Latina show. Latina. I never know whether to put the A or the O.
Latin.
The Latin show.
The Latin
at
show.
Colombian Coffee House. What an amazing
All
place.
the Latinos ladies were busy today shopping for Santa Claus. So they didn't come in. All right. Now, Joe, what I'm going to do, Joe, is I got 2 guests on mics 3 and 4. So we're going to line them up and see if you can hear them. So ladies, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Sophia.
How's that one, Joe?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. It's just you and me, babe.
Hi, my name is Megan Willens.
How's that one?
Perfect.
All right, now we can roll with the show.
For some reason, 1 and 2 is not hot, which we will figure out. It could be a bad wire. Ladies, thank you for coming on a very short notice.
Thank you for having us.
I think we asked you yesterday.
Yesterday, Fitness Friday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We haven't had Fitness Friday in a while because last Friday was our holiday party for our crew. That was kind of a crazy day. Today we've got empanadas. There's always food. Like I said the last hour, I'm into my elastic clothes now for the holiday season. It's really not so nice.
You know, that's kind of scary that you are using elastic clothing.
I'm telling you, that's what happens.
I mean, you're 5 foot nothing and you weigh 100 and something pounds, and you're
What
in
happens
elastic clothing.
when you hang out at the Brooklyn Cafe and you have Chef Z. We had pasta last night. We've got empanadas today. We've got the most delicious coffee. So come on down, grab a cup of coffee with us. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach at the heart of Delray Gallery, Studio A. Come on back. We've got some new commercial spots we've got rolling. Save the date, New Year's Eve. We're going to be at Corner Porch. It is a no-cover New Year's Eve party. Corner Porch, they are located at 85 Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach. Free champagne toast at midnight. Just go on down, give them a call if you want to, make a reservation. I don't know if they need reservations, but
I don't know either. I think it's open house.
Music will be there provided by New York Sounds, by DJ Furious, and I think
I thought DJ Furious is going to be on 18th Street.
Maybe no, Steve was going to be on 18th Street.
So who's at Corner Porch?
DJ Furious.
Really?
2 different days. One is New
I
Year's
saw
Eve, one
that.
is
I didn't know
January
who was going
13th.
where.
It's because you don't read the fine
I don't
print.
read nothing.
Do you think in English or Spanish?
I think
I'm
in
going to
Portuguese.
say, do I even think?
I think in Portuguese. I barely speak anything. Now, one of the problems when you eat right to the holidays, everybody regrets because you gain a lot of weight, and the health stuff goes right out the window.
Which is why we're going to do holiday resolutions before we even get to New Year's, right? Because we've had a week and you think, all right, you know, I get on scales on Fridays. I never get on a Monday Because I
Why?
figure it gives me the week to get back on track. This Friday wasn't such a good
Monday, Tuesday, every day. I got to weigh every day.
Do you?
Yeah. It's
You've
going
lost a
this
lot
way.
of weight, though.
No, I gained 6 pounds in the last 3 weeks. This is ridiculous.
I know, we've got a
And I
lot
got to
of good
report
food here.
tomorrow. I am so upset with myself.
We got a lot of good food here, but you can eat, and then there's healthy ways to eat, and then it's always about the fitness that goes with it, right?
Absolutely.
It's keeping your body fit, and what healthy foods in. Just be careful, because vegan, we learned, isn't
Healthy,
always.
not healthy. Whatever.
Well, vegan is healthy, but it's always not low fat.
Well, the bottom line here is not only you remember when you were you weren't from the Bronx. We used to have rhythm. We used to have the music, the box, the big boom box.
And we need
So
Steve-O.
our guest comes in today and she brings a testimonial with her.
Megan.
Silent Megan.
I said, Megan, you're coming on set. She says no. I said, you should have said yes because you're coming anyway.
Yes,
Well,
because
here I am.
because one of the things about she's a testimonial to you helping her stay fit. Yes,
Stay fit, stay healthy, feel good.
and feel good about it.
Work out. It's
Yeah,
not,
we have a great
working
time.
out is not hard. The gym is a fun place.
Yeah, but people don't want to get up to do it.
You know, I've known Sophia. I can't even tell you how many years I've known Sophia. Back from
Michael's Body Scene.
20 years, maybe?
Yeah,
A long
I
time.
started training in 1999. I became a personal trainer, and that was in Boca at Michael's Body Scene.
20 years I've known her. Isn't that crazy?
Why? You know people
And
20
you haven't
years.
changed a bit.
Oh, thank you.
I know she's still 100 pounds of nothing, and she says I gained some
But
weight.
I think that's about when you were just becoming a personal trainer.
Yes.
And the kids were little, and my schedule was different. I would go in the mornings and go to classes. They'd go into babysitting. And life changes, your schedule changes, but you need to keep adapting and going. Because, you know, now we work, and I don't go to the gym in the morning, so I go at night. But you have to go, otherwise you
Well,
never
we
make
fall
time for
apart.
yourself.
I mean, human beings were meant to hunt and gather. And in modern day life, we don't hunt and gather. We don't eat what we hunt and gather. But at the gym, we emulate the movements that our ancestors did. We're basically pretending that we're hunting and gathering so that our muscles remain well nourished with the blood flow and the oxygen, and then we eat the good food that we hunted and gathered.
Right.
We're hunting and gathering at the gym?
Well, in my mind,
I need to know what that looks like. You didn't even ask her that?
I'll be.
I'm totally
I
confused. Megan, I can understand.
I'm
that.
thinking there's a tree, we climb up, we pick the bananas,
Yes,
the
right.
empanadas.
When you pull down, you're pulling yourself up.
I
you're
thought it was
climbing.
the hunting and the gathering was on the way to the gym.
It depends.
You remember the guy with the purple crayon and the mother sent him to get
Harold.
milk and he went all around the city and then the thing was right next door? That's what I was picturing. I'm thinking I'm going to go have a McDonald's hamburger and then a milkshake and then I'm going to the gym.
No, actually, it should sort of
She'll
be
catch
the other
you.
way around, right?
Now, let me ask you, how do you maintain the discipline? I mean, 20 years is a long time, but you've been in the gym and doing your thing for 20 years, a long time. How do you maintain that?
I've been fit my whole life.
Okay.
And the first thing that got me into the gym is that I didn't want to lose my shape and my health as I got older. I think that, we can't help getting older, but we don't have to look like we're falling apart, and we don't have to feel sick, and we don't have to go through that entire physiological process of basically disintegrating. And so I want to know that I'm going to be in the best shape possible for the rest of my life. I want to prevent getting ill, and I want to prevent all the ailments that come with old age. And so I do it as hygiene. It's something to me, it's not only fun, but it feels good.
It's preventive.
And it's preventive, and it's something that my body needs to do on a daily basis because, as I was saying, I'm not out there hunting and gathering.
Right.
So because of that, what I do at the gym keeps my body in top shape precisely so that I avoid.
Now, you have Megan here. Do you train men as well?
Yes, I do.
So you do men and women, you train them? Bodybuilders as well as regular Joes and John?
I'm not venturing into the bodybuilding.
Okay.
I think that in itself is a sport. I'll train people who want to do bikini, but people who are into heavy duty bodybuilding,
Right.
I leave that to other people. I have basically, my clients are of all ages, all age groups. Everybody gets their personalized program. It's just people who want to be fit and stay in shape without putting too much pressure on themselves.
Gotcha.
Because people drop out of programs because they feel like, they have to perform at a certain level, or they get bored, or they get overwhelmed, they can't stick to it. So we try to keep it fun and easy and incorporate it in people's lifestyles.
And it doesn't always mean 2 hours at the gym a day.
Totally not 2 hours. Oh my God, who wants to spend 2 hours at the gym? Maybe when you first start out and you really like it. But that's a big mistake that people make, you know, or they'll go and they'll have the cheeseburger and the milkshake that
Yeah.
you're having on your way to the gym.
I would never admit to that.
That would
but yeah.
be a true vegan meal for you, Fred.
I would never.
A cheeseburger and a milkshake. Sorry, chef.
Right. So you'll have the person who stops and has a hamburger and then goes to the gym and think that they can do cardio for 2 hours
Right.
and burn those calories and that they're going to be okay. And so that's not the way it works.
Right. I mean, you don't chase food, right? You don't say, let me go work out for an hour and then I can eat anything I want. Or do you do that? Or is it a discipline? Is it a well-rounded discipline?
Well, in my particular case, it's a well-grounded discipline, but
Okay.
I think we need to start people off with realistic goals. Because not everybody's going to lose 20, 30, 40 pounds. Not everybody's going to look like a bikini model. Not everybody. So we need to be realistic and see what is it that the person really wants, what are their challenges, and what can they do long term.
Okay.
Because you don't want to lose the weight and be in shape and then kind of drop off and then you put the weight back on and you get discouraged and it's the yo-yo dieting and then people get bigger usually when that happens. So we don't want to do that. We want to do something that fits into people's lifestyle that they can, you know, do consistently.
And what about the food? Because you can work out, and there are many times people I've seen at the gym over the years, right? And their bodies don't change, but yet they're working so hard. Food has to be a component.
Food is about 80% of it.
It's about
And
80-20, right?
Yeah, it is.
And it makes it
Now-
easier to work out if you're eating right, no?
Well, absolutely. But I think it's not that the people who work out and don't see any results are actually not doing something good for their health. They are. But they're not seeing the results because they're not applying themselves with the nutrition and they think they're doing that, you know, chasing the food. So that
Chasing the
happens
food.
a lot, yeah.
And you know, I want to bring Megan into this conversation. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but Megan, how long have you been training with Sophia?
I've been training with her about a year and a half.
Okay. And it's important because the psychology about training leads you into wanting to do it. So a year and a half, are you happy with the results?
I'm very happy with the results. Also, I started working out with Sophia. I had a bone density test and I had a low bone density and it really was scary to me. And what they suggested to make it raise is working out, more weightlifting. And I got Sophia and my bone density has gone up and it's improved. So it's really improved my health. She's very motivating. I don't call it training, like, you know, we're gonna come and do a little workout is what it is. And, you know, it's, she makes a program just for me and something that I can do. And she gives me really good suggestions on my food, which I try really hard, but kale is a little difficult. But,
Love kale.
so yeah, so I've got good results.
Kale.
But the best part is that she's very motivating. I don't feel like it's like a chore for me to go and work out, you know.
And you
I-
even
I-
showed up here.
And I'm glad you brought up the bone density because as we age,
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of our demographic, we all age, right? We're not 20s. Women lose bone density
Yes.
and we get osteopenia and osteoporosis and weight-bearing exercises make a difference. But I'm so glad that you had the baseline and now you tell us that working out with Sophia, you see a difference, right?
I see a difference.
I've never heard someone actually come forward and say, yes, my bone density got better. So thank you for that information.
Yeah, it can get better. My doctor was like, you have improved it. What have you been doing? And I said, I'm working out consistently all the time and eating right. And she was like, yeah, that's what's doing it.
What are you doing, Sophie? Sorry. As far as to help her with the bone density, because that's so important. Well, slip and falls and breaking hips,
Very true.
right? And that's what it is. It's the weight. It doesn't even have to be heavy weights, correct?
No, it doesn't. It's a lot of it is good form with moderate weightlifting.
Okay.
And a lot of women are concerned about getting too big. Or they come into the gym and they're always with the big guys and I don't want to get too muscular. And I'm like, I've been
If we
lifting
could
for
only.
20 years. If I could only. Right. It doesn't work like that. So women shouldn't be intimidated because we don't have the same testosterone that men have. Therefore, it's really impossible for women to become big, muscular, and manly looking if she's on a nice weightlifting.
Unless they're taking something from the outside, right?
Well,
And then all
unless
bets
they're
are off.
taking steroids,
Right.
It's not. That's
We don't
not.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I was at Costco. I was getting some meds.
You were
at Costco.
chewing up your testosterone.
No, I went to Costco. Not the testosterone.
Kidding.
I went to
for
Costco.
testosterone?
No, I went to
Okay.
Costco to get some meds that I needed, and they were doing a free test for bone density. Now, Heather is somebody that we use.
For Dexafit,
For
yeah.
Dexafit, and you saw that my bone density, I don't know why the hell it went, no, my fat content came down, but my bone density still stays low. So they ran the test, and they tell you to take in more vitamin C. They never told me at Costco to work out, which would increase your bone density, correct?
Right.
But,
With the butt. Okay.
Bobby and Heather both told you to work out. Now, don't listen to the people at Costco as far as working out. I would probably
Yeah,
tend
but
to
Bobby
listen to
and Heather-
somebody who
hold
would
on.
know about working out.
Bobby and Heather were 2 years ago, and that was a whole different
But
me.
that didn't change.
Yeah, well, hold
because
on.
they told you to work out 2 years ago doesn't mean you shouldn't work out now.
No, you're absolutely right. That's my point. That's why I'm glad Megan's here, because she is the light. It is showing me that it doesn't have to be a grind. Now, can we talk honestly? When people haven't worked out and they go with a trainer, it is very intimidating into a gym, especially for a guy who has a woman trainer. It's just being honest. Because here you are, slobbo me.
No.
This
It's,
is
it's not a slobbo.
Excuse
You
me.
just haven't
This
done
is
it in a
this
long
happens to
time.
be in my brain.
Don't
In
beat
my
yourself
head,
up.
guys walk in there and they don't see that you're doing something to better yourself. So you sort of got to put on blinders and do what you got to do. And
Well-
then at the end of the tunnel, and you feel like she feels, and you say, you know, it's really worth doing it.
Well, let's go to commercial break and talk about New Year's resolutions, right? January 1st comes, everyone wants to go to the gym, but they feel a little intimidated.
That's right.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, give us a call. We'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Are you a warrior soul? Are you looking for spiritual healing? Are you looking for protection against negativity? Warrior Soul crystals represent confidence, brings you a sense of wholeness and balance. Mala necklaces consist of 108 beads carved from natural and semi-precious stones. Mala can be used to center your meditation, strengthen your yoga practice, or accent your everyday beauty. Visit warriorsoulco.com. or call 561-307-9049 to purchase your bracelet or necklace today. Discover your purpose.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. It's Friday before Christmas. It's
And
beginning
all
to
through
look
the
a lot
house,
like
there wasn't a squeak, not even a mouse.
Not even a squeech?
I don't know what that is.
This segment brought to you by One Mean Bean. You can also find them on cbdhempmeds.com. One Mean Bean. This one happens to be coffee-infused
CBD?
espresso beans with CBD. These I love. Each bean is 10 milligrams of CBD. So for me, this is good on easy dosing because I can have 1 or 2 and be done. You, on the other hand, like the
I like it all.
tincture.
I notice all the frogs are
Freddie, on the
gone.
other hand, likes the tincture. The
Yeah.
frogs, no, I have them packed away because things seem to have legs in our studio
I
and they
eat
walk
them.
away. Is that what happens?
Yes. And remember, milk is for babies.
Tinctures
That's what
and
CBD said.
the CBD beans. We also have CBD infused coffee and the gummy bears and the edibles. So for more information, you can go to onemeanbean.com and CBD Hemp Meds. It's the same company. It will just take you back to their website. And Sophia was telling us that hemp is now part of the Farm Bill.
Yep, it was in the Farm Bill. The
Yes, it was.
farmers are going. Yep, it's no longer after years and years of prohibition.
It's actually
Legalizing
being
hemp,
used.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be legal now.
Now, this
Farm
may
hemp.
be something that you may be interested with your clients. This is CBD rub oil. And I am a diabetic, which is something else we're going to touch on. And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had cramps, which happens a lot to diabetics. And I put this on my legs, on my feet, and the pain went away instantly. I was freaking out. I almost called him. Now, he's always awake. I almost called him to say, what the hell's in this thing?
Do you know what I found out why you had those leg cramps?
Because I didn't drink enough water?
Well, that too. But you know why else?
Why?
That medication you take that starts with an S.
No, I didn't take it.
Ever?
No, not ever. That
Are you-
day
are
I
you
didn't
off-
take
It
it.
doesn't matter if it's that day. It stays in your system.
Okay, stay with me. Focus.
I'm
Ready?
just
Stay
telling
with
you.
me.
That's what
This
they tell me.
stuff took it away. That's all I'm saying. This might be something you want to look at.
Absolutely, I will because I have several older clients.
And we heard.
And they have diabetes and other ailments.
You work with diabetic neuropathy people and stuff like that, which also makes it difficult for us to get into the gym and work because walking became an issue until I started using CBD. I've been using CBD for the longest.
And actually, Annie, one of our producers, she works out unbelievable.
I know that. I watch her.
She does jujitsu, and Annie Fearless. And she said when she gets bruises from the boxing, MMA, thank you. Oh. She said this helps take the bruising
Really?
down.
I just started taking boxing and I had a huge bruise here. So I'll be definitely
Put some of this on.
Okay, so
Put
I
some of
will
that
be-
on.
And Annie had her legs were all bruised, and you used it over the weekend. You said you had amazing results.
I will
So
use
just roll it on and see how that goes.
I will definitely recommend this. And also, just because you said that some people, they have problems walking, they have problems getting around. I happen to do in-home training as well. People who have condos,
Really?
I can work them out of their condo gyms. I go to people's homes, or they can come and train at Lighthouse Point Gym, which is on Federal, corner of 48th Street and Lighthouse Point. But I do go to people's homes, so the people who have trouble with mobility, who are older or injured, we can train them.
And I want to talk about what you had said before. Right? You haven't worked out in a little bit, and getting back into it. I know I'm being kind, but there's a lot of people like you
Excuse
that
me. Let
haven't
me
worked
open
out
up
in a
my.
little
Let
bit.
me open up my.
Your little bit.
Yes, I could take my laundry out.
Take
You
your
can put it
little.
on the
You
street.
already did before we went to commercial break.
Nobody ever remembered that.
You haven't worked out in a little bit.
And here we go for the second time.
You want to work out again, right? You want to get back into fitness. You've lost a lot of weight. Your health has improved tremendously.
Yes.
The next step might be to work out. At
No,
least
it
for
is.
bone
It is.
density.
It definitely is. It
At least for
definitely
bone density and better health, because it's not only women that lose their bone density, men as well, right?
Men as
Our
well,
hormone levels
absolutely.
change, testosterone levels change in men and women, and we know that because we had Catherine did a show last night on Thursday night called Let's Talk Hormones, and men and women's hormone levels drop.
Right.
It's just a fact.
That's
And as
what
your
she said,
hormone
yeah.
levels drop, your bone density changes. It all changes. We have to get back to the gym.
Absolutely. And when you work out, you're actually stimulating your hormone production.
That's what she said.
And yeah, most people don't understand the mechanism of working out because, like, a doctor will say to you, "Oh, as a woman, you have to go and you have to do strength training." So you say to a woman, "You got to do weights," and especially an older woman who's never been in the gym in her life, and all she's seeing is the big guys, you know, in the gym and the big weights and a lot of muscle.
Right? You think you got to go to the
So-
side where only the guys go?
So
Sometimes I'm the only female and the guys there at night.
And it's not explained properly. Like, I don't know if they explained to Megan how that strengthens the bones, how working out strengthens the bones, but most people don't understand how the strength training helps. And it's actually the microscopic breakdown. When we lift heavy,
Right.
when I say heavy, I'm not too heavy because we're not talking about bodybuilding. you're microscopically breaking down your muscle mass, and the friction and pressure on the bones creates microscopic tears. Now, we're saying microscopic tears. It's kind of like getting a facial peel.
Okay.
Right? And what the body thinks happened is the body thinks that you've been hurt. Just like when you break a bone or when you get cut. So when you sleep at night, the body rushes to repair that damage, and therefore your body rejuvenates bigger and stronger. So we're tricking the body. You know, when you're young, you produce more cells because you're growing. When you stop growing, the cell production slowly declines. But when you're working out, what you're doing is you're forcing your body to continue to produce new cells like a young person. Because now the body has to repair itself because it thinks it's been broken.
Well, then let me ask this: when you're older, is there a different trick to the body? Because when you're younger, I mean, you can lift like whatever and push-ups and sit-ups and the whole nine. When you get older, is there a different trick to trick the body? Is there a different way of working out, different mechanisms, different machines, different weights?
Absolutely. I would never train a 20-year-old in the same way that I train an 80-year-old.
Correct.
Every single person has their specific challenges, their health conditions, their body type, their size, their age, their injuries. We have to take into consideration the injuries. Exercises that may work for you may not work for Megan. So all of those things, you know, everybody is unique. So we need to give them unique, I call them designer workouts.
Megan, did you work out before Sophia?
A little.
Okay, so it wasn't brand new.
It wasn't brand new, but it definitely became an everyday thing due to, you know, the results of my bone density. I was like, oh, I got to start working out.
How many times a week do you work?
3 to 4.
Really? 3 to 4 is a lot.
I know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but you don't need to be there for 2 hours. People don't
Right.
understand. You can do a lot in half an hour.
You can do it. Sometimes I'll call Faith. I'm at the gym and she says to me, come on, just pick a body part. Just give yourself 30 minutes. Once you get past the first 15, you're like at 30. You can get a good workout in 40 minutes, like in and out, done with one body part.
Definitely.
But Faith will be texting me. She goes, come on. Over text, she's motivating me. Just pick a body part. Just do your triceps. Just do something. Right? You don't have to do a whole body workout every time.
No, absolutely not, because you don't want to overtrain.
Can't, yeah.
You want to give your muscles rest, because during rest, that's when you repair. If you keep breaking your muscle down and breaking it down and breaking it down, it's like a scab that never heals. You keep scratching it. You have to let yourself heal. So we split our body parts. We change the routines around. We do things so that your body doesn't adapt and then plateau. That's another thing that people run into. They'll start their New Year's resolution and they'll go for a month and they'll see some results and then
They stop.
They stop. And it's because they're doing the same thing over and over and over. The body adapts and then there's no more surprise. There's nothing to repair.
Oh, that's a good point. I
Right?
didn't
You just
think
keep
of that way.
trying. So what would be someone who hasn't worked out in a long time?
Well,
what would
back
be
to
their first?
number
I'm
3
not saying
times.
you.
Yeah.
What would be their first step? First, they need to contact you.
First, they would need to contact me.
How do we do that?
Okay, so you can do that by either sending me a message on my Facebook page at Sofia Manolesco, SoFit Productions. You can also call me at 561-542-1759 and send me a text, because I'll get back to you sooner than if you leave a message. And there's also my email, haginsof@comcast.net.
And how far do you go? What range in demographic area?
Well, I'm in Deerfield Beach, so I can go all the way to Boca, Pompano, so I keep it within 10 miles.
Or people can come to you.
They can come to me if they want to. I have an in-home studio as well.
Now, do you interview I'm sure you do, that you interview the person that comes to see you, because you have to size up what it is you're going to be working with, correct?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Is part of that size up the mental aspect of what's going on?
Well, I think that working closely with someone, especially several times a week. Some of my clients I see 3 times a week. So we have to like each other. We have to.
But that's important.
I just so happen to have a psychology degree as well.
I was going to ask you. That was my next question. I sort of see that.
Comes in handy.
But I got that after I realized that I actually had a gift of bonding with my people. And after a couple of weeks, you start to know the clients. But even we're talking about the first time when someone comes in. You have to have a good rapport, and you have to build trust. And you have to be able to give them a proper evaluation that the person feels comfortable with. And I like to answer questions in detail. I like to know all the injuries that someone has had, what they aspire to do, what they want, and then maybe sort of guide them so that they don't bite off more than they can chew. I'll have some ladies, one of my clients who, I'm not going to say her name, but she was very overweight and she wanted to lose 40 pounds. She's in her 60s. And I didn't think that that was a realistic goal. If you take someone who's overweight, who never worked out before, who comes into the gym and says, I want to lose 40 pounds, it's like, let's start with 5 and see what worked for 5. And then let's start with another 5. And maybe 40 for someone in their 60s who never worked out. Maybe that's not a realistic goal. Maybe 10 or 15 is a realistic goal that they can maintain. And once they see those results and they start toning up and looking better and feeling healthier, they're not so stuck on the number anymore.
Will you help with food?
I will
Food
guide with
choices?
food, absolutely. I will guide with food. That's always a challenge. 'cause
But the
those things-
food's a really big part of it, and you go for a program for accountability, and that's helped you tremendously.
Right. And also I have a bunch of chefs that have come in here. It's amazing the love that people have shown me this year about trying different foods. Now, of course, today I tasted this, which is not healthy for me, but yesterday, yes.
But I don't think it's unhealthy. Their food is organic.
Yeah,
Their
but
food
you
is
gotta
clean.
eat in moderation. I mean, I have to watch what I eat. Like, I can't have breads. I just can't. My body does not do well with carbs. And I know this already. So what does Freddie not do is he tries to stay away from all breads, all of them. Again, accountability.
Starches, right.
Yes, and the carbohydrates, the carbs. But the bottom line is that when you meet somebody who understands what you're going through and you can relate to them, it changes the game. It makes it that you want to turn it around and says, you know something, maybe I do want to work out. Do you know the sad part is that Beaucair's gym is open 24/7. So I can go at 12 o'clock. Instead of doing editing or something, I can go to the gym, drive, because I'm not going to walk at midnight, but I can drive there 2 seconds and work out for a half hour, 40. They have showers. I have a locker that I haven't seen in a year.
But that's why the accountability, having someone with you to motivate you and say, Freddie, I'm going to meet you there, whatever time it is. If nobody's there, Freddie doesn't have to be there either.
Yeah, but again, it's accountability because even if
big
that
difference.
person, if the person is there, of course, it's a home run. But you have to sort of pick yourself up and brush yourself off and go 3 or 4 times.
The accountability, but also as a fitness professional, my #1 duty is to make sure that my clients don't hurt themselves.
True that.
So someone who's not used to being even someone who's used to being in the gym, they're going to hurt themselves. But someone who doesn't know how to work out, being able to guide people and watch their form. You know, we talk, we joke around, but it's not a session, it's not a talk session. It's a workout
It's a workout session.
And so watching the form and making sure that they understand what every part of their body is doing when they perform an exercise. If they're doing a squat, they're not, looking around and they have to maintain their core, they have to maintain their stability. And so I watch my clients and I teach them how to do the exercises properly. And a lot of times I feel that if I wasn't there with them, they would probably make a mistake, especially
Probably
when
hurt
I'm working with my
themselves, you
older
mean?
clients.
Yeah.
You know what else I think is that men who were in high school or college sports, they think they can go back to their high school or college sports degree of weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
And they go and they pick up these massive weights, and what do? They hurt themselves. Or their form isn't so good. I'm not even looking at you because I don't know if you played college or high school sports.
I
Have
did.
you noticed? I'm not looking at you.
No, I did, but I wouldn't go in there and try to bench press 200 pounds.
Men
Yeah,
do.
never mind. Well,
Because they go, I think I can.
Well, that's
and
why they
you
have
can't.
that barbell across their forehead. When it goes up, it comes right back down.
Right, then the broken ribs, right?
It's ridiculous. I mean, I know my age, and now I can work hours at what I do, but I'm not going to go run a marathon. I'm not going to go and try to lift the hell out of the gym. I'm not going to do that.
But you could start. And what about cardio versus weights? Where would you start? Both? One or the other?
Well, you have to do both. Cardio, weights, and stretching. Because let's not forget stretching. Flexibility is very important. So when you combine cardio, weight, stretching, and good nutrition, the more you get into it, the more you learn, the more you apply yourself, the better you're going to do. But cardio is excellent for the heart. A lot of people think that they're going to do a lot of cardio and burn fat. Not really.
It's a good thought, but it ain't
We've
happening.
all seen those, skinny fat people.
Skinny fat
or
people.
or the people whose bodies don't change.
Right.
And so it has to be an intelligent combination of strength
I
training
like that.
and cardiovascular.
You see, but she's honest.
An intelligent combination. Well, it's true. And we had talked when we started this whole journey about the HIIT versus the 30 minutes of cardio or the hour of cardio versus no weights. And what we were told was that the HIIT was really the way to go because you're maximizing everything in a short amount of time.
Right. So it depends what kind of workout you like, though, because like I was saying, everybody's a little different and everybody has different challenges. So we do want people to do the cardio, but I'm not going to have someone who's had knee injuries start running.
Sure.
Good point.
I'm going to know
Good
who
point.
I'm going to put on the stationary bike, who's good for yoga, who isn't. Yoga's great, but someone who's got a lot of herniations in their neck, they have to be careful how they perform their yoga exercises. And so, like I was saying, everybody is a little different, and I need to find out what it is that the client wants and how we can fit a program to them so that
Excellent.
they can do their cardio and their strength training.
I like that.
Let's give out your phone number before we go to commercial break again.
Okay, so it's 561-542-1759.
When we come back, do we want to do some form and some exercises with Megan?
We'll show you how to do
She's
some
willing to
things.
We'll show you how to, you know what, they put it in my head. We'll clear camera 3 when we come back from commercial break. Let's get everyone started for the end of the year and the beginning of 2019. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-E, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back. We are on Fitness Friday. Are we at the last Friday? No, we've got one more Friday left of the year. Hard to believe, isn't it? One more Friday. It's time to get into shape, everyone, because we're all doing some holiday eating. And as they told me at NN yesterday, you know what? You just got to do it. It's Christmas, and then we'll deal with it in a week. So while we're thinking about what we're eating, we're being mindful of eating and working out. We've got Sophia Montelesco with us from SoFit Productions, and we've got Megan. And we're going to show some exercises, proper form, simple things like lunges and squats that you can do without even weights, but always consult your physician, a workout professional, a fitness instructor before you start any exercise program. And if you're going to change your exercise program as well, so you have proper form and you don't get hurt. So that is the most important thing. So with that, we're going to go to Sophia and Megan. What are we going to work on?
Okay, so first, one of my biggest pet peeves at the gym is squats and lunges. I think that most people don't know how to perform them. So if you've never done a squat and a lunge and you've heard or read in some magazine that, you know, squats and lunges, they're going to firm up your derriere, you're going to have a nice legs. Well, if you don't do the exercises properly, your tendons and ligaments never come back the same. The meniscus over here is very, very fragile. And so I'm just going to show you what the proper form is. When you do, for example, a stationary lunge, and you want to put your leg forward, you never want your knee to come over your toe, right? So this would be wrong because all your weight goes down that way, like a Tower of Pisa, and it hurts the meniscus. So you want to be in straight lines, right? And that means that if you're going to do a lunge, make sure your knee stays there. You go. And then you come up just like that. And make sure you don't lock your knees.
So does that mean you're putting most of your weight on your back leg? Because if you put it on your front leg, your knee would go over your toe, right? So you have to reposition your body over the back leg?
Exactly. You have to reposition your body. Essentially, you're pushing through your back leg over here, and you should be tightening your derriere when you come down.
That's always the challenge.
Up. Yeah, you
Tighten
have to
that
think about it.
glute when
And
you
that's
go
where
down.
the trainer
Yeah.
comes in and says, your knee's going over your toe.
These are not my favorite.
But the results are her favorite.
How many in a set?
I would say 15.
Per leg.
Usually men respond to 12. Women do better with 15. The physiological mechanism, 15 sets per
And there's
body
no
part.
weight, and Megan's holding
There's no
on with
weight,
her
and
opposite
right here-
hand.
right, just to stabilize. Usually she doesn't, but there you go. So you make sure that the knee stays nice and straight. And you go all the way down, and when you go down, you make sure you don't hit your knee on the floor. Never drop it. Always control it. So that's where the quads come in, is because you're going to watch. Go ahead, do another one. You don't want to drop on that knee and hit the knee on the ground when you come down.
And so your knee stays, it
Control,
never goes
right.
more than 90 degrees.
Right. Always like that. That is the way to properly do it.
Interesting. Wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. And it's about your body weight. So your back leg, then your foot is straight. So both your legs are parallel, right?
Yep. Straight.
Straight.
Just
Both
like
feet
that.
are straight, and it goes on the back. Weight goes on the back. How do you like that, Freddie? We're going to start you with lunges.
Yeah, we're going to do that. How are your knees, Freddie?
How are your knees?
However, I will say this, that if you have knee problems, squats and lunges may not be the best exercise. People who had knee replacements have to be very careful not to break the 90-degree angle. They don't want to go any lower. You got to stop at a certain, you don't want to put too much pressure.
All right, so
onto your
with that, then
knees.
what would you do for quads and glutes if you've had a knee replacement or you've got painful knees? What exercise would you do?
Well, we have machines and we have bands for
Okay.
those exercises. Unfortunately, I didn't bring here some of the stuff that I would use
got so
because
much room.
there's no room.
But there are
there's ways around
exercises.
it.
Okay.
For example, if you want to build the glutes and you've got knee problems, then there's always the kickbacks, right?
Ah,
Which we
okay.
can do. We can do those with cables, right?
can
So
do
when we're doing
kickbacks.
the kickbacks, if we attach cables and you don't want to lock your knee, you always want to keep your body straight, your abs in. Always take that position as if you're landing at the Olympics, right? That's the neutral position. And so doing kickbacks is one way to build the derriere, or also straight-legged lifts. Lift up and down and make sure you keep your hips straight. There you go. And you just lift
And
your leg
usually attach cables?
and down. We can attach cables, or we can start with just an ankle weight. We can put light ankle weights.
Well, that's what I'm looking at.
If you do it enough and if you squeeze and you do it slowly, then you might not need a
Now,
lot.
did you start that way? When you started your program, did you start doing what you're doing right now, or?
Well, yeah, she started me on a whole program. I needed, the weightlifting. I needed to do bone density exercises. That was her job to figure that out. I just do what she tells me.
I'm inspired to go to the gym. And one of the reasons I really go, besides you want to stay in shape, is it clears my head. When I put my headphones in, there can be everyone having a conversation. I watch their mouths move, and they look at me. Even my husband says, "Do you even know I'm at the gym with you?" I know we came in the same car, and I know we go home in the same car, but that hour is my hour to clear my head and not have a conversation. We talk all day. It's like an hour out of the day that you can just do you.
Well, I wish everybody understood that. 'Cause
Right?
sometimes I put my headphones on and they're like,
You just see their mouth moving.
They're still talking to me.
Now,
with
Megan,
the headphones.
Megan, you break down since 3 to 4 times a week. How do you break it down? What do you work on? Different days,
Different days, usually Monday through Thursday.
right? And what do you work on? Do
Different
you,
body parts?
What parts do you work? What is the regimen you do?
We vary the program.
Oh, she varies your. Okay, okay, that's good to know. So when somebody comes to you, you're going to switch it up so they don't lock into doing the same thing.
Absolutely. I'm going to give them, first of all, a basic program that they can do on their own if they travel or if they're at the gym by themselves, some simple exercises where they're not going to hurt themselves. And then the program that we do together, I switch it around, I change it around. I sort of know what progress they're making and what they need to do and when we need to pull it back, tone it down, make it heavier.
You see,
So we
that's
keep track
that's
of
really
that.
cool because she's following what's going on, and you can see it. I know when I used to coach kids, I used to be able to see their weaknesses. I knew by the third quarter they were tired. I knew that I had to use them differently. That's really what makes a good coach, is
And
that you're
different
able to do
approach.
that. Yes.
It's different delivery of, all right, Megan, we're going to try this. Now, is there something to be said for the buys and tries day and the chest and back day, or does it not have to be that way?
It doesn't have to be that way, but one rule that we're trying to follow, if we're going to be doing back and biceps, which is a basic beginners, today we're going to do back and biceps. Well, when we do that, we always start with the larger muscle groups first. So we're going to do back first, and then we're going to do the biceps. So when we're doing chest and triceps, we're going to do the chest first, and then we're going to do the triceps, because you need your triceps and you need your biceps when you do back. When you're pulling,
So you don't want to
you're
burn those out.
Right, you don't want to burn those out. You want to get the maximum strength on your larger muscle groups and then tweak and finish with your smaller muscle groups.
And I got to tell you, as we age, at least for me, the back, the broad fat back, and the triceps, the flags that wave, it's the hardest thing to really get tightened and toned are triceps.
Yeah,
And you feel like there's only so many exercises to get your triceps without plateauing. Are there more than the ones we think? It's over the head, or maybe, Megan's got her bands out. She's ready to show us.
Well, she's look at her. She needs to go back into.
And she's the shy one. She didn't want to even
She didn't want to
be
see.
here.
Let's see some triceps, because I think for a lot of women, it's that I call it back fat, but the back fat and the triceps, the flag
The back
waving.
fat? What the what?
You know, when you go like this, and luckily the microphone's hiding mine right now. That's the hardest thing to
What
get.
are you talking
No,
about?
but I will.
This.
I'm gonna tell you something. We don't walk around like that.
I know.
I know,
Nobody
they go
walks
like
around
this.
like
Hey,
that
check
ever.
this out.
Ever.
Check
Right.
this out.
Ever. No, ever. Nobody ever walks like that. And it's meat. So even though I have tight triceps, if I'm not flexing and I just
Right.
hold my arm like this, then it's meat.
Yeah, but when you go to Publix
But-
and you reach for that
Hey,
thing,
for
they
that
say,
meat?
"Oh, look!"
We're doing a public street for the meat, and you got the other meat.
So I'm going to put the mic down and just get her in position here for the triceps.
I like the way we're talking about triceps, and Megan picks up her bands. The great thing about bands is that you can take them anywhere. You can take them when you go on vacation, when people are traveling to families
You
at a
have bands?
hotel. I do have bands, and they're easy. Even if the hotel has a gym and you go, I don't want to get up, go to the gym, you can take the bands with you, and you don't need a setup, and the resistance on them, the different colors are different resistance. And Sophia put her mic down. So, look at the so you've got your tricep, you've got one arm up, and it's sort of just pulling in the back. And you don't even need the weight to do that. Thank you,
don't
Annie.
even need weight. So what we're doing, see, if you just pull up like that and bring it down. So this is one of the good things when I travel and I go to my clients' homes, I have these bands and I can combine them. I have different strength of
The different
bands.
strengths of the bands,
Right.
the different
So
colors.
right here, for example, is There you go, a tricep extension. And this is very good for the arms. And it's actually easy. If you get a band like this and you're traveling, you can use the band.
So easy, right?
Right, it's very easy. And then another thing that we can do that's equally easy.
If you're going away for your family for the holidays,
you're
take a
going
band with
away.
you. It's easy. Simple to do. We've got one more. Okay, we're going to, more to go with Sophia. What's your phone number, Sophia?
561-542-1759.
Sophia Manalesco, SoFit Productions. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Be safe if you're driving on the road. A fabulous Christmas weekend, and we will see you Monday. Yes, we'll be here, same time, same place, and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you then.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And we got exciting news. What do we got?
You know what we're doing on January 13th?
I have no idea. I'm going to be drunk on January 12th.
January 13th on a Sunday, we're going to be live broadcasting at the grand reopening of the Boardwalk on Southwest 18th Street. It is on the northeast corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. You like my geography skills right there?
I tell you, your hands are magical.
There's going to be a bouncy house. New York Sounds is going to be there. You'll see the big flag guys hanging. We're going to be there doing a live stream show.
There may even be a dunk tank.
A dunk tank, vendors. There are 9 restaurants at this location. It has been a $30 million renovation on Southwest 18th Street. The restaurants are amazing. Location, the lake. It is right in the Boca Point area. It is a free family fun event, and Blessed Paws are going to be there.
And you know what the best part of this thing is?
What?
The Brooklyn Cafe is going to be doing a show down there.
Live.
Come on down. Check it out from 1 to 4. Come and have some fun with us.
We'll see you at Southwest 18th Street on January 13th. See you there.
And don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.